relying on friends to send you stuff for your granddaughter's birthday party on an Amazon wish list. Get a fucking job.
Good afternoon,
like the
Free
rest of
Spirit.
us.
Thank you, Ranger. I love her too. You know, they wanted to. Remember when they wanted to know my dog's name? What the fuck?
Pammy,
Does anybody remember her dog's name? Scam Slam. I think it has been mentioned in a live. Does anybody remember where they may have mentioned her dog's name? Like my dog's name is some big fucking clue. When I tell you, grasping at straws.
Most people, when they have legal marriages and they married somebody from out of the country,
yeah,
it's for love.
Yeah, we did
and you get married
for
and
love.
you settle down.
You know, I will say this because I've heard them discuss my marriage for a while now. Let me say this. I wish I would have married that man just so that he could get a green card, because that would have been so uncomplicated. It would have been like, let's get married. Here's your card. See you later. No, that is not how that fucking went. And what do you have against immigrants? This is really gonna piss you off. Do you know, Scammy Claus, that my granddaughter's father is Indian? Did you know that? That he lives in India now. Yeah. That's really gonna piss you off. We're just a blended family of immigrants. Oh. So here, I'm here for sunshine. I am here for sunshine. I'm not here really for Scammy Claus, because Scammy Claus will get online and say the same things every fucking day. Do you have a fingerprint account? What is that? What's a fingerprint account? No, she doesn't show. Listen, hey, I could do what she's doing. Someone over there said you were live on a fingerprint account. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what a fingerprint account is. Oh, wait. So anybody can do what Scammy Claus is doing. And I wanted to make sure I was following well, my main is the TikTok Street Snark. So, I wanted to bring this up. Anybody can do what Scammy Claus does on the internet, right? It doesn't take intelligence, it doesn't take much of anything to get on the internet and just throw a whole bunch of information out there, make a bunch of 10-second videos with quick flashes of what you're looking at, just to get people, right? People that are already like against me anyway, right? But just to get everybody on the same page. So I could do the same thing that Sunshine and Scammy Claus are doing. I could come here and I could throw you a whole bunch of information that doesn't mean fuck all, right? It does not mean fuck all, but I can come here and I can present it to you in a way, I can make it in a video in a way that you're going to automatically doubt. Listen, the amount of words it takes people to doubt other people is not a lot. At this point, she is so desperate to see those receipts, I'd pay someone to make them disappear. Here's the thing. The Venmo payments that she's talking about, right, are in fact Venmos that were taken because people did not have PayPal. I was Then she'd be an old lady rocking a chair, mumbling about receipts, and never were. Exactly. Anybody can do what she's doing. The only thing that I asked, and I asked her yesterday specifically, get up in my box and show the proof. And the only thing that woman wanted to do was play a recording of how I was speaking. She didn't want to get up in the box and show her proof and discuss them. She wanted to play a video about how I was speaking. Now, you can speculate on my marriage, right? I've talked about my marriage here. I've talked. Hold on. Well, good thing I got that out of the way. I didn't know that was coming. I have it recorded because I was interested in what she was saying about me marrying my husband and for why. Because I think that falls right in line with her xenophobia and her stereotyping. Let me see if I can find it.
Look at this. They're going to look at her whole life. They're going to dissect
Oh yeah, this
it.
part.
And when you do sketchy shit on social media, and especially when people that were close to you start calling out this sketchy shit, and people start coming with proof, and more information comes out.
Do you mean, are we talking, but he was deported for illegal activities? My husband? She's claiming you married an illegal immigrant just for money and to make him a U.S. citizen. Christ almighty. Let me read that again. She's claiming you married an illegal immigrant. Well, that's funny. He wasn't illegal. He was on a work visa. He is an acrobat who was performing local to me, and I met him while he was performing. You're weird. You're so weird. And jealous, I think. So yeah, he wasn't illegal. Definitely on a work visa. Met him while he was performing. We were